Order in the court. Before we get to Xeno's ongoing war against common decency, sanity, and morals, we have to address the most giant, most potent, planet-destroying elephant in the room, power levels. The court hears the motion that power levels are bullshit. A whole genre of anime is built on the premise that if you get your ass handed to you enough, eventually you can slap the dick off some god king emperor by episode 12, and by the next episode you're ready to use the universe as a speed bag. So with that in mind, time for the interrogation. Xeno G. Lion, before we go into the shows that are off the rails batshit, can you think of an anime that has demonstrated increasing power levels correctly?
Oh, One Punch Man.
That's actually an excellent one. Yeah.
Because like Saitama's at the top and he's stuck at the top and he can't get beyond the top because he's hit the ceiling. There is no more ceiling to hit. There's no more room to. Yeah.
Can One Punch Man though be legitimately considered a power escalation anime though? Because he's just literally the most powerful thing from the get-go.
But you gotta consider everyone else is still trying to slowly creep to the pure excellence and shining boldness, goodness that is Saitama. So while they are still like grains of dirt in the Sahara Desert that is power levels within the universe, Saitama in fact is the whole desert.
I mean, Genos is a perfect example of getting your ass kicked every week to just upgrade the next week.
Yeah, plug and play power level. Because he is the best. And can beat Goku!
Oh no. Have you seen, I've seen like one video on YouTube that stated that Goku can actually beat Saitama, and it was very well made, very well researched. It was someone in their bedroom just kind of like screaming into the mic, and they didn't seem all that old actually. They were just kind of very passionate about their favorite anime, Dragon Ball.
Oh, fuck.
But hey, I believe them because it's on YouTube and I believe the internet.
I mean, Michelle, why did you do this?
What?
Alright, Super Xeno, which anime would you have the highest power level in?
Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maze.
Jesus.
With my ability to program like a god. I don't know, like I just feel like I would be probably lower than Hercule. Actually, no, I'd be one step higher than the farmer at the Star Dragon Ball Z with the shotgun shooting at Raditz, right?
Do you have a shotgun?
No.
Then you wouldn't be more powerful.
I'd run away. I'd run away like a sensible human being. This is weird. Like, no natural human should have hair like that. That is clearly an alien. Run the fuck away.
But Xeno, they live in an anime. The Dog King President is a dog.
The Dog King President. Sorry, the Dog King President.
I don't actually remember who runs the planet, but I just remember it's a dog.
I see. Today is going to be one of those days. I'm going to need to have my final form in asking you questions. So here we go. 25 years ago, Drew, Dragon Ball Z aired. It's over 9,000 for the very first time. It was actually April 1997, so it's pretty much 25 years ago.
Wow.
This has become a mainstay meme in our culture. Now, 25 years later, they're making Dragon Ball Super Z, and you are tasked with upping the over 9,000 meme. What will the new phrase be?
Okay, so I was just like, hey, here's the thought process. It's over 9 billion. No, it's over 9 gajillion. That's not a number. It's over 9 Googleplex.
Will you take the sponsor revenue from Google for that reference?
Clearly.
That's the reason for the phrase.
Yeah. 9 Googleplex. Sorry, I just like saying 9 Google. So I'll stop now.
See on gene therapy, if power levels increase the more you fail at something, what skill, not fighting, would you most like to see someone dethrone a god with?
Hear me out. This is a little complicated, right? Typically, servers love to just fail. You have no fucking idea why. It could be the fact that there's a faulty piece of hardware, someone's deployed some bad code, or someone's changed something, like, some manufacturer or some supplier, like, oh yeah, we changed this 1 to a 0, and now the whole thing's fucking broken. And the sheer number of tests you have to do to fucking pinpoint what the fucking problem is fucking monolithic, right? So the thing that you should fail at should be finding the problem as to why the server isn't fucking working. Right?
So let me just get this straight.
Right?
You're saying that some backwater sysadmin who's running like an outdated version of Server 2012 suddenly gets the ability to code Skynet. Is that what you're saying?
Yes! Oh, yes, completely dethroning that fucking god.
Oh my god. That's actually probably the best answer I've heard.
Yeah!
That's good. That was
I'm behind this.
Fucking hell yeah.
I want to fight Goku with the power of all these failed tests. Let's go.
Fucking Ultra Instinct Ubuntu. Do you think Jeff Bezos is as rich as he is because he failed at being poor so much?
Oh, yeah, clearly.
We'll be back to the Battle of Titans in a moment, but first a special message from one of the true masters.
I think you're wrong, though, Drew, because you said that Disney Plus has the budget and is in control and has the highest power level. But I think that's wrong. The viewers, you are actually in control. If you go to patreon.com/Xenogelion, you can control the budget of this show, and you will have the highest power level in existence. So go to patreon.com/Xenogelion and become in control of the budget, I guess. Is that a good plug?
Yeah, that's good. We're all good.
Wise words, Michel, but if your body's not prepared for that kind of training, you can still lend Xeno your fighting spirit by liking this video and leaving a comment showing your support. Okay, I'm at my limit. I'll have to trust you to watch the rest of this fight while I go and train in another dimension.
Mr. Over 9,000 subscribers, what is your favorite show to have kneecapped itself with power level?
Gonna be honest. I hate to do people like this. It's Bleach. The power level in Bleach just got fucking ridiculous. Like, oh yes, there's nothing higher than a captain level Shinigami. Oh, but there's this other level that's higher than a oh, and then there's a level above that. Oh my god, it's just out of control. That's why Saitama's the best. It's like Saitama's the top. You don't need to fucking try to push hard on that because he's going to win anyway. The only problem is he just needs to turn up to the fight. I mean, but in Bleach, oh my god, the fucking power level system in that was just so wonky.
What bugged me the most is that, like, he's just beaten all of Soul Society, and then some dude in, like, a tuxedo shows up and kicks his ass all over the shop. It's like, where the fuck were you when Aizen was, like, running rampant over Soul Society?
Ugh, yeah. Like, it's so dumb.
Alright, I see I wasn't strong enough. Time for my final form. Another Dragon Ball question. So, with Goku's hair color spanning black, yellow, blue, and red, what hairstyle would you make his next transformation?
You know what? Fuck it. Go full gamut. Rainbow. Rainbow.
Nice.
And it's not static rainbow. It's not like streaks in his hair. I'm talking about like full wavy rainbow. So it's like it's constantly rotating and things like this. It's moving around and all that. His hair can be perfectly stationary, but the colors are constantly moving and shimmering. It's like when you get what's the chromatic paint job on your car, and like depending on how the light is hitting it determines what colors you see. It's like that fucking shit. You got chromatic hair. There you go.
Do you remember those like Hot Wheels cars where if you make them wet, they would show one color, and then if you dried them up, they'd show another color? What if they do that?
I got this picture in my head of Goku saying, "You fool, you've made me moist, and now I'm 5,000 times more powerful."
This combat has made me wet.
Or maybe like you do a color which is out of the the Adobe sRGB space. Only if you have a perfect color monitor, you'll be able to see it, and otherwise it will just show a text which says, "Buy a better monitor, you peasant. Your brother is not powerful enough."
You don't have enough money to purchase this holographic Goku.
Yeah.
I feel we're getting into the realm of like NFT Gokus.
Oh, they surely exist. I'm pretty sure, dude.
Oh no! What's the often used for the missing texture pattern? It's like the black and pink checkered set, like that you know, as he's. But the thing is, it's like how they cheat in anime where they don't actually move the pattern as he's moving. His head's moving, but the pattern is like stationary kind of thing.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, best Goku. Nazeth, you know you want to like pop these in just periodically. You know you want to.
Speaking of Nazeth, Xenogeta, Prince of the Saiyans. If Nazeth's power level increased every time they had to edit out something about tentacle animations, would they, in fact, become the Overfiend?
Oh my god! I'm gonna allow it. Yes.
Damn straight you're gonna allow it.
Oh my god, it's just fucking creepy shit. Yeah.
You're welcome, Nazza.
That was expertly done. That was like proper hand tailor crafted. Yeah.
Android XG2. What power level would you need to bring back Hunter x Hunter?
You know what? I've never actually watched Hunter x Hunter.
Dun dun dun.
I don't know if it's worth what. I've heard people say give it like high praise and shit like this. I've never actually watched it. I don't know, 3. That's what I normally go for when I don't know the answer to something. I just go with 3. I need a power level of 3. There you go.
So you need to be less powerful than the farmer at the start of Dragon Ball?
Yeah, clearly. I will get you back your Hunter x Hunter. I'm so glad you're missing out the X. Now, if only we could get people to do that with Spy Family. What with me having a power level above that of the farmer in Dragon Ball.
Now I want to tirade about the X, because Spy X Family actually works, because it's
No.
Spy and Family. That makes sense. Hunter x Hunter,
No.
Hunter x Hunter, stupid. Hunter x Hunter.
No, it's Spy Family. Spy Family.
It's not 3 eyes, it's 3x 3 eyes.
Xenogelion.
Oh my god. It's not High School DxD, it's High School Double D!
Where do you get the double from?
I hate you.
Oops.
You just take that
Thank
out
you.
of thin air?
Thank you!
I accept the double D because it's supposed to be a boob gun, because that thing's
Yeah.
too horny for anyone's good.
Yeah, exactly!
This question has gone very awry.
Yeah, next question.
It seems like this is all going wrong. We need my final form. Xeno, how do you still watch epic anime battles? Once you realize that basically all these battles are, even how fleshy they get, it's still just people throwing a punch at each other. It's nothing much more than that. Maybe sometimes a sword or so, but, that's just all it boils down to.
Am I the only one that heard fleshy?
I mean...
I swear.
It's so flashy.
I mean, I assume you meant flashy, but I heard fleshy. I mean, anyway.
Whatever you want to hear. I mean, we could be tentacles. Oh,
so back to the flashiness. I mean, to be fair though, it depends, because it depends on how well it's built up, the suspension, the showmanship, the camera angles, the cinematography. Even though it's animated and stuff, you have to really take into consideration the body proportions and all this. Oh, look at me, I'm just fucking nerding it up and everything. But sometimes you can be watching something, it's like, oh my god, we've had 11 episodes of holding your hands up in the air. But if they were to change the camera, it's the angles at which you were looking at Goku, and they added in cool music, and they were changing the poses and that. Wow, I'm just describing JoJo. Yeah, they should have just made JoJo, which ultimately they did.
Xeno OP, please nerf. What trope of power level based anime makes you roll your eyes so hard they end up in Cornwall?
For anyone else's benefit that doesn't know where the fuck Cornwall is.
It's in the ass end of nowhere.
Yeah, it really fucking is. It is so hard to get to. Oh god, I'm trying hard to think now. I suppose it's the sort of I can't believe that this is something boring. Where the hero of the time is so defeated, they're on the verge of falling to pieces, like Deku from My Hero Academia, and then they sort of get this, no, I must be better, and then somehow they just is that sentence. They just is.
Wow.
Honestly, it's annoying. It's hold on, you are having your ass, you're beaten to an inch of your life. I mean, fucking hell. Krillin shot Vegeta, and Vegeta had to be hospitalized, right? Fucking, no, it's not Itadori, it's Todori? No.
Izuku Midoriya?
Midori, that was it, Midori. Yeah. So he gets his ass canned to him. He's beat, his arms are busted up and everything. And he's like, oh, I can't possibly do this. Oh, what will I do? Oh, kick! Oh, kick really fucking hard! And bitch, you will be in so much pain how badly your arms are busted up right now. You're lucky to be conscious.
Would you say you hate that more than 20 episodes charging an attack?
20 episodes of charging my attack, I could look at my phone and shit. But the bullshit of like, I can't do it, and then just fucking does it. It's just like, yeah, fucking hell, plot. It's like fucking plot armor. It's bad as fucking plot armor. I mean, fucking Goku spending 11 episodes charging a spirit bomb. That's boring. But he has a purpose. He is charging a fucking... Say like, I can't charge the spirit bomb while doing it for 11 episodes. That's bullshit. That's fucking... You're doing it right now. Why are you fucking whinging? The whinging. That's what puts my eyes in Cornwall.
Similar to the whinging, where it's like, but the main villain's got the hero down, and they're almost gonna go in for the kill, and like, yeah, you're such a pain in my ass, but I'm gonna kill you now. I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna do it right now.
Yep.
I'm walking up to you now, and I'm gonna do it now. You are going to die right now.
Yep.
Not next episode.
Shut up and
now.
fucking do it already.
Now.
So I love JoJo. JoJo is the worst for this. It is so horrific for like, hold on, how are you talking faster than that bullet is flying through the air? I don't understand.
It's like by the end of it, you're just like, fuck, I wish they would kill me. Please.
The most terrifying stand. You die of old age before I can hit you.
Oh my god. Let's move on to the next question, because otherwise we'll be here for a while. 11 episodes at least.
Oh. Xeno, what is the biological reason for screaming to increase power levels?
I think it's about body pressure, right? So it's like how much pressure you are exerting throughout your body, mostly focused around the bowel region, right? So I think with the horrific diets that these characters are eating, like, have you seen the sheer volume of food that Goku and Gohan, you know, they're just scarfing down? It's like, that can't be good for your digestive system. So in fact, when they're screaming to increase their power level, they're actually taking a massive dump.
Are you? Let me just clarify this. Are you saying that Goku's power comes from all the compacted meat in his colon?
No. The lack thereof. So while he's screaming on the the Cell Games, the stadium, the floor of the dojo, what the fucking mat, right? Whatever they're fighting on, the stage. Like he's basically taking a dump in his trousers to relieve the I'm deteriorating here.
Over 9,000 is actually the weight of the giant dump that he's just taken in kilograms.
Yes.
So what we've learned today is basically, if you're in a fight for defensive maneuvers, you just gotta like spout exposition. But if you want to attack, shit yourself.
I'm not fighting the guy who shit himself.
Yeah, exactly. That shit's over 9,000. Not talking about the character, talking about the shit. Oh, now I just might have to bleep some of this.
You think?
Nah.
Moving on.
All right. Well, we're suffering for quite a battle here. I think I'm gonna need my final form. Yeah, there we go. 4 finals. I'm now gonna ask you a question, Drew, about the highest obtainable power level. For this question, I have done very extensive research, okay? Like what I did, I took my calculator and I searched for the highest possible number. So, now that I've found it, what is it that sets the power level math error apart from all the others?
Well, it's about the amount of energy that is produced that against what it takes to put into it. And effectively, we're talking about characters that have cold fusion reactors for muscles instead. So they're able to produce more power than what it takes to put it. So if you put more power into it, then it is able to produce more power out of it, which then in turn you can put into it, which makes it... You get the general gist of it. So, I mean, as long as you've got a hero the size of, I don't know, a city going around, just like, you know, you're fine. You know, there you go. All those cold fusion reactors, jobs are good. But the more cold fusion you got going on, the more deadly you are. So you'd never see City Man go up against Sun Man. Sun Man would just utterly destroy it. But at the same time, You could also take into consideration Gravity Man. Gravity Man could just utterly eat both Sun Man and City Man. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
God, real weird, my guy.
No! Cold Fusion, that's where it's at. Math error.
Okay. Well, after that discussion, I need to go do 100 sit-ups, push-ups, and squats, take a 10-kilometer run, and prepare myself for the undoubted rulership over all mankind.
You gotta make sure you do that every day. You can't
Every
skip
day,
a
every
You can't
day,
skip a
until your hair falls out.
Don't turn on the AC no matter how much you want to.
Now remember, kids, you don't become more powerful the more someone smashes your face in. The medical bills just get higher. Until next time, super friends, we out.